if I had to start from scratch, what gear would I actually buy to start my anime YouTube channel? By the way, you still want to do this? I mean, you still have a chance to pick a more respectable niche. All right, man, so yourself. Okay, let's start with the 3 cameras that I get myself. The first is the Osmo Pocket. The reason I say the Osmo Pocket is my first pick is because of how versatile it is. It has great image quality, it's portable, it's easy to use, it has stabilization, it has special features, and its efficiency is unmatched with any other camera in the market. This camera fits into almost any content creator scenarios that they would encounter. I would not recommend getting this camera if you want something more rugged like a GoPro, and the reason is because I do feel like this camera is sensitive and it could get easily damaged. The second would be the Sony ZV. Now, the reason I don't recommend getting a high-end camera right off the bat is because it's a very expensive thing to get into. I mean, the lenses themselves go anything from $400 to $1,000. It's not cheap and it's not beginner friendly for most people. The Sony ZV-2 already comes with lenses built inside the camera, so it's all ready to go. The photos and video quality is really beautiful for a point and click camera, and the benefit is how easily it can transition from easy to use for a beginner into something more advanced, which is great because any skills or tricks that you learn on this camera will translate eventually in the future if you guys want to upgrade to something more pro quality. I would not recommend getting this camera if you don't care for photography, zoom, stabilization, or eventually upgrading. The third option is more of a budget option that I'd recommend is simply just upgrading your phone into something that is more modern.
Did this mother F just tell me to use a phone?
More specifically, when I say getting something more modern, I'm saying like get an iPhone 14 Max or the Samsung S22 Ultra. Because guys, the quality you guys could get on these phones is amazing. So much so that it looks like it came from an actual camera. I mean, if I had to choose between getting a phone and getting a new camera, I'd pretty much be doing both if I upgraded my phone. The only reason I don't use a phone myself is because it has 2 big cons. 1, it's not good for long form content because it'd be a hassle to transfer, and 2, it will definitely eat up your memory very fast if you make long form content. Now, this is one part that I do not recommend you guys cheap out on, and that is audio. And the reason is because a lot of people will be able to sit through a video that doesn't look so well, but people will not sit through a video that sounds horrible. Now, I've had all sorts of mics. I've had shotgun mics, long ones and short ones, one specific for vlogging, one more for like semi-professional work. But if I had to start all over again, which mic would I get? Easily, I'd choose the Dji Mic.2 single transmitter. This is not to be confused with the Dji Mic.2 set. It is a good pick, however, it just might be overkill for most content creators out there. This mic is the quickest and most practical piece of equipment that I've ever used, especially if you guys use it with the Pocket 3. It makes content creating super easy. Another bonus about this mic is that it works with other cameras that have Bluetooth. It even could work with your phone, though be advised it only works through manual mode, so if you guys don't like shooting through manual mode through your phone, it's probably not going to work. The only time I would not recommend this camera is if you guys need to record clean audio in loud places, as this thing picks up everything around you, so it's going to pick up all that noise. So if you guys are in a windy and in a super loud place like a freeway, even a $400 shotgun mic won't do the trick either. So just keep that in mind. Before I continue with what stuff you need to become a faceless YouTuber or VTuber, I want to let you guys know that next week I'll be dropping a video on where I share YouTube videos that I wish I would have seen when I first started my content creating journey. And this is one video you're not going to want to miss out on because it's going to save you guys so much time. I can't tell you how many generic YouTube advice videos I've seen out there that pretty much said the same thing as the last one. The videos that I'll be sharing on this list are seriously something that I'm wondering how they not charging for this. So make sure you guys go hit subscribe because you guys want to definitely be in the loop when that video drops. Now, if you don't want to show your face, just buy a mic that plugs into your computer. Upon doing some research, my personal upgrade is going to be the Shure MV7. The reasoning is because it has decent noise cancellation, rich sound, and it connects to my computer easily. There's no need for other special equipment for it to work. Now, I do have the HyperX and it works pretty much okay. The reason I regret getting this particular mic is because it lacks customization, and because of that, I can't improve my audio by tinkering with the setting. As for the mic's audio quality, I mean, you guys can hear it, it's pretty okay, but my biggest issue with this mic is that it picks up so much noise from my surroundings that it has to be dead silent in my room for it to work perfectly. For VTubing, you're going to need a very powerful PC, so if your computer struggles to play AAA games, you're already kind of not doing so well. But let's just say you do have a powerful PC and your mic is already set. Next thing you're going to need to get is a facecam, which you guys could grab a cheap one surprisingly. The video quality doesn't have to be really good, as long as your moments in your face are somewhat clear that the software can track these movements, it should work. Surprisingly, you can even use your phone. So for VTubing, here are some videos I recommend you guys watch to get started. This video right here will tell you everything you need to know about about VTubing and the different types of options out there. If you guys like the avatar that I have and you want to take this route, then you're going to need Vroid to create your avatar. This video right here is the video that I watched that showed me how to create my own. Another thing that you're going to need to download is Vseeface, because this software tracks your movement. And the last piece of software that you're going to need is OBS Studio for recording and going live. This video right here is going to teach you how to stream and record your footage. By the way guys, all these softwares that I just named right now are all free. With that, I'm going to conclude the video, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm no tech whiz and I'm not super knowledgeable about video equipment. I'm just a regular dude who's creative and loves creating content. The tools I recommend here are stuff that anyone could pick up regardless of their skill level and still be able to make quality content. Now I know I didn't cover any budget options in this video, but as someone who's always taken the cheap route on a lot of things, I highly don't recommend you do that, because I've watched tech YouTubers give cheap alternatives to mainstream products, and I've always found that I end up paying for it because those products ended up not working, and now I don't even use them. Firmly stand with the belief of buy it nice or buy it twice.